Hey, how you doing? This is Andres with No Bull Canine Training Solutions. This is my boy Ryu. He's a 4-year-old purebred Doberman. I've had him for 3 days now. Unfortunately, this fellow has been adopted and rehomed 4 times. So he's in a bit of a state. Unfortunately, he developed a lot of anxiety, food aggression, and just sort of, in general, just poor behavior towards people, especially when it came with food. So I've been working with him on that. As you can clearly see, he's not very aggressive with me right now. I've got a bowl here full of rice, sweet potatoes, and chicken right in front of him. And I'm gonna show you what I've done over the past 3 days to help curb his food aggression and get him to not be so obsessed with the food. So stay, sit, sit. Obviously still some work to do, stay. This is the bowl of food I got here. Back, come, back. Good boy. Sit. Stay. So what I do is, like I said, he's been working on this for 3 days, so I'm at this stage now where I can be this close to the food and not be so concerned about it. He's lying down and trying to get closer to it. What I would do normally with a dog where I'm just beginning this is have them on leash. Hey, there you go. I'd have them on leash, and I take them further away from the food to start. Come here. Good boy. So what I'm going to do is basically just get him distracted from the food, performing other tasks before I allow him to actually eat the food. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a little lap around the apartment with the food on the floor in eyesight. You can already smell it. We're going to get him just distracted about the food. Come. Come around. Come around. Good boy. And sit. Good boy. Up. Good. Lie down. Lie down. Good boy. Come. Sit. Sit. So I'm going to have him perform some tasks where he has to show me that he is behaving in a certain way, he's calm, he's focused, he's listening to me rather than being obsessed with the food. Now, he's done this for 3 days, like I said, so I can comfortably walk him by the food in a really close distance. And I know that he won't lunge for it, and if he does, I have the leash and I can control him. If your dog is very obsessive, I would move the bowl maybe 5 feet away from him, be on a leash, and walk by the food and get him to be distracted from the food. You can give the leave it command if your dog knows that command. Come here, come here, good boy. Hey, leave it. And I'm gonna walk by the food and get him to learn that he doesn't get the food even if he's in close proximity with it until I tell him that he can have it. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little lap around the room again. Come, good boy. Good boy. Come here. Good boy. Okay. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Good boy. Come here. Come. Leave it. Good boy. Leave it. Leave it. Good boy. Good boy. Now I've been in between him and the food, so I'm going to try and go on the other side of the food and see if I can achieve the same results without me being in the middle of the food, in between him and the food. Okay? Hey. Every time I say okay, he thinks he can go and get it, so I gotta be careful with that word. Leave it, leave it. Good boy. Come, this side. Leave it, leave it, leave it. Good boy, good boy. Sit. Up, sit. He automatically goes to lie down. No, up. Sit. Stay, good. He automatically goes to that position. I guess previous owners always got him to lie down. Nope, up. He's got good ears. He's a good boy. So I'm trying to get him to stay in his sit position. So now he's kind of showed me that he's more attentive to me than he is the food. Good boy, which I really like. So he's at that state now where it's appropriate for me to allow him to eat. Mind you, again, like I said, we've been doing this for 3 days, so your dog might not be this close to the proximity of the bowl, but you should be able to do this within a good distance, 5 feet, 10 feet to start, and bring your dog slowly to the food. Now, I'm in the stage, up, good boy, sit, up, sit, stay. I'm in the stage now where I can have my hand on the bowl of food. Previously, this guy had literally attacked people and bit the previous foster owner. Up, hey, no, leave it, up, sit. Stay. Stay. He bit the previous foster owner. Okay, I'm gonna let him lie down for now, and then I'm gonna readjust him before he eats, just so I can finish talking. he bit the previous owner, and they're terrified of him, and unfortunately, he's not able to be in a home. He's been returned 4 times, so we've really worked on this. He's doing a great job. What I also do is I feed him in 2 portions. I do half like this, the same thing, and then I give him the other half in the same way, so that he knows when the food is finished, there's more coming. It's not that it's done, I've got to finish it all before it's gone, yada yada. He has the understanding that good things come from me, food comes from me. When it's done, there's going to be more there. So, and that more may come in the evening. I feed him twice a day. The food may come, if I give him a treat or something, but he must understand that good things come from me. I don't take good things away. So I can have my hand over the bowl of food. I can have my hand in the bowl of food while he's eating without having to worry about him biting me now, because we've gotten to that stage. So he's very interested in the food. I don't really like that. I want him to come. Good boy. Gonna distract him one more time. Around the table. Good boy. Good boy. Sit. Good boy. Come. Sit. Sit. So stay. I've been teaching him the word EAT. That's a new command that he's learning. Up. Sit. That's a new command that he's learning that I've been giving to him, so he's still not quite sure about it. But that's what I've been telling him every time he can go ahead and have the food. So he's in a good state now. I'm happy with that. I'm going to put my hand on the food, and I'm going to say, eat. Eat. Good boy. Now you see how slowly he went to the food? I have my hand on the bowl. I can pet him. Good boy. Good boy. Pet him on the ass. I can drag the bowl around. Good boy. Good boy. And I'm not at all worried that he's going to bite me. He's not growling. He's not at all aggressive. And I showed a video like this to the previous care worker, and she was just floored. She couldn't believe it. This is a very simple way, a progression that you can get to this stage with a dog that is 4 years old. He's already an adult basically, and he's had all these bad habits instilled. So these things can be broken, they can be worked on. It's about building trust, building understanding, respect. It's not about dominance. It's about providing something for the dog in a manner that the dog has to realize that it's on your schedule, it's on your time. So that's a great technique to rid food aggression and to get your dog in the place where you can be with him and comfortable with him. Man, are you still that hungry, bro? I fed you already. This is your 4th time eating today. Anyway, this is exactly what you can do to get your dog in a good place where you can be with him and feed him and not be afraid of your dog, because dog's supposed to be man's best friend. Hey, okay, you good? You good? Yeah, good boy. Thanks for checking it out. My name is Andres, and this is No Bull Canine Training Solutions. Take care. Good boy. Good boy.